The legend of Beowulf is a fictional story inspired by fact. Today, experts are still unsure who created it, but it's believed to have originated in England in the 7th or 8th century AD, making it the oldest story in the English language.
Christianity had recently taken root in England at the time of the writing of Beowulf. The poem reflects a society that has a deep pagan background and that has stories that come from its pagan past. What the poem does is it recasts these stories in a Christian mold so that its listeners would be able to keep touch with their past. They would reinterpret it in a Christian way.
In the myth, Beowulf's first nemesis, the monster Grendel, has an intriguing link to the Christian Bible.
The text says that he is descended from the line of Cain.
According to the Old Testament, Cain, son of Adam, was mankind's first murderer. He slayed his brother Abel out of jealousy and came to symbolize the worst of human passions. Grendel inherits that vile legacy. The monster holds Denmark under siege for 12 years. But in the nearby kingdom of Geatland, there is one who will stand above all others.
At the outset of the poem, Beowulf is a well-known warrior. He's a leader of what seems to be a war band or a group of men who travel together. He's not really a mercenary per se. It's not as if he is looking for pay. It's merely along the lines of him looking for a good fight.
Beowulf is primarily seeking glory, what the Old English called lof. It's the kind of glory and status that noblemen of his time aimed for that really motivates Beowulf.
Beowulf knows there is one way to achieve everlasting distinction, to do what no man before him has done. He must slay Grendel. Night falls. The beast is thirsty for blood. The hero lies in wait. He will either kill or be killed. Grendel makes his move. Beowulf and his warriors brace for attack. But Grendel is impervious.
No sword can harm Grendel, no metal weapon of any kind.
But Beowulf refuses to give in. He has one weapon left, his bare hands. Beowulf, the world's strongest warrior, pulls at the monster's arm with all his might.
Grendel howls and you know, his shoulder is dislocated and Beowulf twists it again and twists it again and then pops it right off.
Grendel tears off into the night. Deep in the woods, the wounded monster stumbles to the ground and draws his last breath. News of Grendel's death spreads fast across the land, and Beowulf is celebrated as a superhero. Whether real man or myth, Beowulf is bravery personified.